There's something about this number that just grabs your attention. It shows up when you least expect it. And when it does, it's like the universe is trying to get your attention in the loudest whisper you've ever heard. This number can mean things are lining up in all the right ways. It can speak to new beginnings, stronger connections, and a fresh way of seeing your life. It's like a little cosmic signal that says, hey, you're on the right track. Do you keep seeing 1212 pop up everywhere? On the clock, receipts, license plates? I'd love to hear what was happening in your life when it showed up. Drop it in the comments. Now let's talk about what this number is actually saying to you. When 1212 appears, it's not random. It's a number full of energy and encouragement. In a spiritual sense, it's often a reminder that your thoughts are more powerful than you realize. Think of it as the universe saying, I see what you're thinking about. Keep it positive. The number 1, repeated, is all about fresh starts and setting the tone. It's a go-ahead to take the lead in your life. And 2, that's about balance, harmony, and connection. Together, 1212 becomes this beautiful mix of moving forward while also staying grounded with the people and values that matter most. So what does all that mean for your everyday life? Let's start with relationships. When it comes to love, 1212 can show up as a little boost of faith. Maybe you've been second-guessing where things are going. Maybe you feel like you've hit a wall or don't know what your partner is thinking. Seeing 1212 can mean that things are shifting in a good way. It's a gentle nudge to stay open, communicate clearly, and trust that things are unfolding just as they should. If you're single, 1212 can mean love might be closer than you think. This number often appears when someone new is about to enter your life, someone who truly sees you. So instead of stressing or trying to force a connection, 1212 is asking you to stay centered. Work on your own self-love and let things flow. And then there's the twin flame connection. This is a special one. Twin flames are deep, soul-level connections. It's not always easy, and it's definitely not always smooth. But when you see 1212, it could mean that you and your twin flame are getting ready to meet or reconnect. This number shows up when the timing is right. It's not a guarantee of instant peace, but it signals that the pieces are falling into place. Maybe you've already met this person and the relationship has been intense. Maybe you've gone through periods of not talking or feeling lost. 1212 is like a reminder to trust the bond even when it's hard. It also encourages both people to keep growing on their own journeys. That growth is what helps the twin flame bond become more stable over time. Now, let's talk about money. When this number keeps showing up, it might be time to rethink how you handle your finances. Not necessarily in a fearful way, more like a wake-up call. Are you spending without checking in with yourself? Are you saving for what really matters? 1212 is about aligning your mindset with your goals. If you've been feeling stressed about money, this is a good time to step back and get clear. What do you want your relationship with money to feel like? At the same time, 1212 is also a reminder that opportunities exist. You might get a new idea, a job offer, or a sudden solution to something that felt overwhelming. But those things tend to flow when you're not forcing them. So while it's important to take action, it's equally important to stay calm and believe you're supported. Career-wise, 1212 is all about expansion and movement. Maybe you've been on autopilot at work, or maybe you're itching for something more meaningful. When this number appears, it's often a sign that something new is waiting for you. But you have to be the one to take that first step. Whether that means speaking up, starting something on your own, or applying for a role you've been too nervous to go after, 1212 is cheering you on. It's telling you you've got ideas. Don't sit on them. Sometimes it shows up just before a big shift. You might not know what's next, but you're being asked to trust that the new path will lead to growth, even if it's scary, especially if it's scary. It's also worth looking at the number as a pattern. 12 followed by 12 again. This repetition is a sign to double-check your mindset. Are you holding on to old thoughts that are dragging you down? Are you worrying more than you're dreaming? 1212 asks you to come back to your center. It encourages you to reframe your thoughts so they support your vision. If you're in a relationship right now, romantic, family, or friendship, and 1212 keeps appearing, it's a sign to pay attention. Not necessarily to fix something, but to notice what's working and what's not. Are you being honest with yourself? Are you being honest with each other? This number calls us to connect in a better way. So if things feel tense, don't avoid the conversation. If something feels sweet and supportive, maybe lean into that even more. Relationships grow strongest when we're mindful. 1212 is reminding you of that. So what should you actually do when you see it? First, pause. Take a breath. Notice what you were thinking about just before you saw it. That thought matters. It's often a reflection of what your energy is focused on. Is it something helpful or something heavy? Next, check in with yourself. Are you making space for something new? Are you holding on to fear, or are you making moves with love and trust? You don't have to make huge changes in the moment. Sometimes all it takes is shifting your mindset, choosing to believe things can turn out better than expected, choosing to act from inspiration instead of stress. You can also use 1212 as a little reset button. Write down your goals. Say a quick affirmation. Something like, I trust that everything is working out for my highest good, or I welcome new beginnings with peace and confidence. Keep it simple, keep it real. Some people like to say a prayer or meditate for a minute when they see 1212. Others just smile and say, okay, I see you. Whatever works for you is perfect. The point is to notice the moment and return to your own center. Because honestly, 1212 is less about outside signs and more about inner alignment. It shows up when you're being asked to realign your energy with a better version of your life. One that feels good, one that reflects who you really are. So the next time this number shows up, don't rush past it. Let it be a gentle reminder. You're not alone, you're not stuck, and you're definitely not off track. In fact, you might be closer than ever to something beautiful. Keep going, keep trusting, and keep showing up as the person you're here to be.